Hello! In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to get started with Power BI. So that's everything from downloading it to starting to pull in data and transform it. Let's get started. So, the best place to download Power BI Desktop is directly from Microsoft Store, which you can access through their website or through the Windows button on your computer. The reason for this is that Microsoft releases new updates pretty much monthly. If you download it directly from the store, it will update automatically. If you download it from elsewhere, you will need to go in and manually update it. Some companies limit access to Microsoft Store, so if you're not able to access it, try and have a conversation with your IT department. Otherwise, you may have to download it elsewhere and do those manual updates, but just don't forget to do them. So in Microsoft Store, if we just type in Power BI, and then it will be this first link that comes up. So if you just click on Power BI Desktop and then click download, and then your download will start. So once you've clicked the download and it started downloading, it might take a little while. Sometimes it can take up to about 20 minutes. But when it's finished, all you'll need to do is go to your desktop, click on Power BI, and it will open for you. When you first log in, you'll be prompted to log in with your Microsoft account details. We do recommend doing this because then you get access to more of the online features. So publishing, sharing, connecting with other Microsoft services. Obviously, if you're just using it locally, you don't need to do that. But yeah, and that's it. We're going to be creating a blank report. And for this demo, we're going to get our data from Excel. So click Get Data and Excel Workbook. You'll find a link in the description to download a sample data set. So that's what I'm going to be using here. It's just a simple example with a few tables. Let's click on it here and you'll see we've got customer, orders and products, just enough to show you the basics. So if we click all of these, you'll be able to see an example of what's in there. But because we want to have a little fiddle with them, make sure they're tidied up, we're going to click Transform Data. So let's go up to customers first. So straight away you can see that this isn't perfect. There's a few duplicates in here. There's some null values. So let's go ahead and get this tidied up. So the first thing I'm going to do is in the customer ID column, right click and remove duplicates. And then customer first name, you can see there's a few different ways that these have been written in. So I'm going to go to transform, capitalize each word, and I'll do the same for customer surname. And actually we don't really need these to be separate columns. So I'm going to highlight both of them, right click and merge columns. So if you just click for a space separator, you can call this what you want, but we're just going to call it customer. And then in here, we've got a few nulls for emails. So what we want to do for them is replace values and change null to unknown. Everything else looks fine in this one. Just make sure we've got the right format. So this is numbers, this is words. And once you're happy with it, you can click through to the next one. So order ID, again, I think we've got some duplicates in here. So right click, remove duplicates. And we'll do the same for customer ID. We're not really interested in showing null values for customer IDs or quantities. So if you just click on here and deselect null just to remove those, we'll do that here as well. And then everything else looks fine on here. So again, just double check that these are all in the right format. So you've got date, numbers for most of them, and that all looks good. So we'll move through to products. In here again, just make sure it's all tidied up, remove any duplicates. Let's change these all to capitalize each word. This one looks fine. And price, we've got a null value in here. So what we're going to do is replace null to 0. And that's going to change this to the price format. If it doesn't, you can do that yourself. So we're happy with these now, they're all done. So next you just click close and apply. So now that the data's loaded, you can see these 3 tables on the right hand side, customer orders and products, under this data section. And you can click here to view the tables. So you can click into each of them and view the tables, but that's not very helpful on its own. So we're just going to firstly check the relationships between them. So if you click here on the right hand side, so Power BI usually creates these automatically, but it's worth checking them. So we need to check that these are all linked correctly. So if you just click on this line here, so for example, we've got product ID linking to product ID in the orders in the products table, so that's correct. But what we want to make sure is that it's one to many and that cross filter direction is single. And click apply changes. Sometimes it changes back, so we're just going to double check that it's one to many. And we'll do the same for this one, make sure everything is linked up properly. One to many, single, one to many. Once you're happy with that, we can go back to table view, report view, and then we can start building some reports. So for example, we can look at customer and how many orders they've put in. So this is fine on its own, but what we can do is turn that into a bit of a column. And to show another view as well, you can click this card and quantity, and then you can see the total number of orders. And then because these are linked, if you click into any of these, it will update the sum of quantity on the right. And that's it for your quick intro on how to transform data in Power BI. If you've got any questions, just pop it in the comments or get in touch with our team and we'd be more than happy to help. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and click the link in the description for a free Tugger trial.